Hello and welcome to this episode 31 of my kind of a podcast. Today I decided I'm going to do things a bit differently because I didn't feel that I had it in me to sit down, script and record a regular video. So instead I am going to show you one of my 3 animal crossing islands. This one is the one I called Jwanakera, which is the creolized version of the Kalinago name of the island I am originally from, and that means Island of the Iguanas. I do find it quite funny that the day that I recorded these images, Flick was on the island because, as you probably know, he is an iguana. I'm going to show you some of my favorite places. I will not be showing the whole island, but I will show you some of my favorite places. So as you can see, we started the tour near the airport, which is just across from the plaza. The first thing we see when we turn right after the airport is the warp pipe. This will take you straight to my house, but we are not going to do that now. Then when you go to that beach, you will have a little kiddie pool and a hot tub. I like to design islands that look like they could actually exist. That would be places that people would actually build and where they could actually enjoy themselves. So this is a bit of a kiddie pool with the bar at the front, and behind that you have the jacuzzi and the pool. You will also notice that most of the areas are color coordinated because I like to do things in that way, but the colors themselves don't really mean anything. The next area is my TV studio. So as you go in, you have the reception area and the green room. In the green room, the color scheme is mostly green. Next to that, you have this little studio, possibly for recording the weather or maybe some kind of political address of some sort. This is the area for the technicians. This is where you would get your makeup done. And when you continue, you arrive at the main studio, which has this area where you would have the talk show. I am sitting on the guest chair, and next to that you will have maybe the news or other news-like program being recorded. Following that, we go to Pirate Beach. So this is just basically a beach with some pirate themed items. Nothing really special about it. At the back, you can also see a mermaid area, which I am not really happy with. I might get rid of it at some point. Next to the pontoon is the fishing area, so you have the fish drying rack, the fish poles, and a little campfire place where you can play the guitar. This spot is particularly nice at night. The next bit is one of my all-time favorite areas that I have built. It is the hostel. So it does have 2 entrances, one on each side. This is the bathroom, the dorm, with the bunk beds. I have spent quite some time in hostels myself in my life, so I really felt like I had to create this little place, and I tried to make it look like all of the furniture is mismatched, like it was thrifted from different places, and that the things don't really go together, but all of it creates the atmosphere of the hostel that I remember. Behind the hostel is the gym. I often try to put clothes that match the area that I have built. So on the basketball court, you will have some basketball jerseys. As you can see, the color scheme is red for the gym. Behind the gym is a shop that I call Surf and Turf. I like to believe that it is managed by a hippie kind of person. It's a place where you would go to rent transportation for the island or a surfboard if you want to try and surf the waves. So you have your bikes and your scooters. Behind that is my all-time favorite area, I believe, on this whole island. It's the campsite. So you have at the back the little shower, at the front the toilets, the bins, because we recycle here. And when you go at the top, it takes you to where the visitors would go. At the moment I don't have one, but that's where they would go. I like that little kiddie tent on the side, just to give you an idea that this is a campsite. This is where you would go and cook your food, sit down and enjoy your dinner. I put a well there for no other reason that it matches the brick floor and I didn't know where to put that. At the back of the campsite is my little zen area. I like to think of this place as somewhere you would go to do some yoga and all you could hear is the sound of the waves clapping on the rocks behind. It's really nice at night particularly, but we will not be seeing that today. Back into the campsite, and if we continue again to the left, you go across the bridge and you end up in the Pan-Asian fusion restaurant. This is actually the dining room. Now we're going to the entrance, which is where you would go to get your takeaway, behind which is the kitchen. Across from that is the Iguana Cafe, which is actually attached to the area that is at the very top here. And that is the nightclub called Iguana Night, which is a call to a nightclub back home which has a similar name. Well, which had a similar name because it was renamed since. And I also wanted to show you this area at night because I really like how it looks. The whole island has kind of a tropical theme, although you can't really tell now that it's snowing. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed going around my island, spending some time with me today, and that I will see you again next time when we will talk about something completely different. Have a very good day. Bye.